It's a cold world, our world of Eora. We have to make decisions that we might not like in life. In this case, I didn't want to anger the Queen Anakaza II with the decision to not put Muhai's body into the flame. She was given this sentence, to be buried out beyond Magran's fires, past the walls of the city. She may not want this, but my hands are tied. I will not defy the Queen here. After spending some time in Nekitaka among the Huana, I can say that their ways are different, but they are not much different from my homeland. In fact, I find this pretty universal among the world of Eora. We may name things differently, and have different languages, and see things differently, but when it comes to putting people in the same position, unless there is ill intent, people all tend to do the same thing. So the Huana dress differently and worship different named gods, but the gods are the same in the end. I guess I'm trying to say that we are different but the same, if you catch my meaning. What I'm starting to see in this city is much bickering, illegal activity, and corruption. So it's not much different than all the other places I know. The more people that are cramped together, the worse this kind of situation gets. Small villages and towns may not see much of it, but then go to a large city, and this is what you tend to get. While it is late, I think we should go... I don't think there's going to be an inn here for us. I really don't. Not in the Sacred Stair, where it's all temples to the gods. I think we should return, even though it would take a few hours to get back there. What did she say? The Herald of Barath, are you here to see a priest? Okay, so let's return to Queen's Birth. We can go to the inn over there. Maybe while we're here, in the morning at least, we can buy more cannons for our ship.
I say the gods chiseled you from lumber and dragon bone.
I'll take that, at least as far as my head's concerned.
The wild mare is right here.
Shh. Keep your voices down, my cullies.
Huh? What's going on? Maybe they're stealing?
You want something?
Looks like they're picking through whatever's in those barrels and the crates. They're not bandits. They're not attacking anyone. I really don't care what they do. I'm not the law. It's up to the people who owns those crates to not leave them so exposed.
Now, what can I do for you?
A deep frown cuts across his face the moment he spots Dekehu. Oh?
Hey, fish boy. What'd I tell you last time? You're not allowed in here.
Kara, have we met?
Dekehu frowns, wearing one of his hairs.
Oh, have you forgotten our little altercation so soon? How convenient for you.
He levels Dekehu with a steely glare and begins to count off the man's indiscretions on his fingers.
Last you were here, you got drunk as a hagfish in a barrel of mead.
Why does that not surprise me?
Kara, at least one of us is amused.
Yeah, Elath and Shoti are really showing their dislike for Dekehu. Irked, Shoti runs her tongue over her cheek.
Then, when I refused to serve you any longer, you stole a bottle of my finest wine from behind the bar.
Say nothing.
Kara, how could I let you poison your clients? Ngati is not deigned to bless a drop of what passes through here.
Yeah. Elath and Shoti do not like him.
You drank it all, then clambered onto the stage, pushed the dancer off, and serenaded the crowd with a sloppy rendition of my Wahaki.
Clamber? These legs do not clamber.
Dekehu grits his teeth and points to his thighs. Yeah, Elath massages his temples, shaking his head.
Apologize.
Really? I'm not going to say anything here. This is between these two.
Then, when I shoved you out the door and told you not to come back, you tried to kiss me.
Okay. Though he looks as if he's about to protest, Takehu thinks twice and holds his silence.
Frankly, I'm surprised someone hasn't killed you yet.
Jintel plants his hands on his hips and does his best to loom over the large Amoa man, although the effect is less than impressive. This one's on you, Takehu.
Akira, punish me appropriately if I misbehave.
Shoti doesn't like it.
I'll hold you to that, you slippery bastard.
Jintel turns away with a huff, a faint blush coloring the tip of his ears. Can you show me what you have for sale?
You see anything you like, you let me know.
Okay. Oh, these are way too expensive. I'd like to keep 3,000. Let's just rest in the backstage storage room for now. This Takehu is very, very colorful. Alright, so we've rested.
You must gather your brother. Venturing forth.
Okay, let's go up to the shipwright. I suppose that we could go and try to see the governor again, but I don't know. I don't know if it'll be another waste of time. Oh.
Yeah,
We gotta stop going this way. Okay, so we've got to go around up this way. And here we are. Hello again, Samar.
Business comes and goes like the tide.
Samar
What can I do for you?
He fluffs up his beard and winks at me. I give him 1,000 copper for the Iron Thunderer.
Your vessel will spit fire like a worm with a belly full of fire kelp.
He snaps his fingers at one of his attendants and points to my ship. Okay. That sounds alright. So we got 4 guns, did we not? Alright, well that... much more effective than what was currently on our ship, so we can actually sell these old guns. Now we have 4 cannons of a better gun than the last ones. We can get some upgrades on our ship with a standard anchor. Let's see. Known sailors. I thought I picked up an anchor. That's weird. Anyways, we have a lot of food, a lot of water. We can last out for a long, long time out there. We're ready to set sail. However, our business is not completed here in Nekataka. We still have a bit of more exploring to do, more jobs to pick up. But I'm quite happy with the current state of my ship, so... Okay, so let's try... We can go back. I think we should try going to the gullet first and then go...
It is not as easy as it seems to turn a profit in Nekataka, but there is opportunity.
Let's go to the gullet first. And then we can go to the temple area afterwards. I have to go up these stairs over here. Oh, which would take us the long way around. Okay. A lot of twists and turns in this Queen's Berth. One-way streets. Well, not one-way streets, but directions that end up in dead ends. All over the place. question is, what is the best way to get to the gullet? Definitely not from Queen's Birth, so I think Pariki's Overlook could. And if not, we could always go back to the Sacred Stair, where we just were. Let's go to Pariki's Overlook. And we have business to do in Pariki's Overlook as well. Trying to get that Juana item. The sacred Juana item. Okay, so looks like perhaps we can take this street over here to get to the gullet. You know, now that I think of it, that person in the that woman in the dark cupboard who had her boyfriend run out with the item.
Razor skewers, crusted swordfish.
Seems to me, if he was going to go to some place to sell it, probably be the gullet. What was his name? We're also supposed to find Zilli Valera. It's convinced that the Valera is planning to make a move against her. Ezali Bardato. Suggests I start with Zilli, a more easygoing member of the Valera family. Said that Zilli Valera plays his lute around one of the local watchtowers? Okay. Well, we'll look for that afterwards. Supposed to explore the uncharted islands around Port Maggi. We found the one to the north. We need to go to the south. Lantern of Gone. Shoti is chasing Aethys through the dead fire while striving to fulfill her purpose to Gone. Apparently a wayward child of the Dawn Stars. She's asked me to help her shepherd the souls of the dead, but her duty may come with a price. Okay, so that's an ongoing thing whenever we find the dead. Okay, well, where would it be? Oh, we have a bounty for the Valian Trading Company. 2 bounties. Yeah, this is what I plan to do now. Prince Ruhi has discovered evidence of a black market in the Raparo district of the city known as the Gullet. He wants to know how it is being supplied. Travel to the Gullet. My investigation begins at the Gullet, which lies southeast of Pariki's Overlook. There I might uncover evidence of Delver's Row, the secretive locus of the black market. Tekehu has agreed to join me. Huh. Okay, I found what I was supposed to do. I listed under tasks. A Valian named Bertenno stole Rokowa's fingers, a pair of expensive gloves that belonged to the wizard Arkemir. Facina, the clerk at the dark cupboard, needs the gloves returned before she gets in deep water with her master. So there's no telling where Bertenno will try to fence the gloves, but she did say he has an appointment to keep at the Brass Citadel docks. He owes money to a notorious Rawatalian captain named Hamuto Stonehill.
Nago, you have truly put your foot in it this time.
What is wrong, my friend?
Adolf Entre, you go to visit the luminous bathhouse, yes?
Perhaps. Why do you ask?
My satchel. Like a fool, I left it inside.
Okay.
My ship is due to sail from Neketaka with the next high tide. If I do not find it, my Kasita will surely throw me overboard. Merla, I cannot swim.
A look of horror spreads across his face.
I would go by myself, but the guards, they bar the doors to me without my Kasita present. They think I am a thief.
Kasita. A Valian term for captain. Oh. He stares at his feet, his hands an anxious, twisting knot in front of him. Why can't you ask your Kasita to retrieve it, then?
I would rather her not discover my incompetence.
His eyes dart to the side as if looking for something, or someone, just outside his vision. An understandable concern. He bites his lower lip, uncertain whether or not to take my words at face value. Are you a thief?
No, of course not.
His eyes widen in fright, and he waves his hands frantically before me in a warding gesture. I could help you find it.
Gelade, You mean it? Agrasima, Agrasima, I am in your debt.
The air of misery suffusing him lifts for a moment. His eyes go wide, and he grins. Agrasima, veiling an expression of gratitude. I notice a light sheen of sweat on his upper lip. He shifts his weight from foot to foot and stares at me intently.
There is, one thing. Madiko, how could I have forgotten?
He tugs at the collar of his shirt, as if he's suddenly much too hot. Madiko, a veiling expletive or curse.
If you could, do not open the satchel. The contents are... The information is...
Sensitive? He searches for the word.
proprietary. You understand?
Alright, fine. On my honor, I will not open the satchel.
When I first saw you, I knew you were a trustworthy sort. I knew.
He clasps my hands in his.
Please, when you find the satchel, meet me at Peddler's Canal in Queensberth.
Why do I have a feeling that there's more to this? All captains are warned to avoid the Adra Colossus? Yeah. Well, you should. I don't even know how we're going to do it if we come across Aothis out there. I mean, for all I know, Aothis is planning to come to Queen's Birth, and who's going to stop it? Well, let's see how we can get this satchel back for that Valian.
My friend, you return. If you require anything at all, you need only ask.
The corners of his eyes crinkle with genuine delight. Do you know a boy named Degnos?
Casita Vetta's servant? The irritating one? Yes, he was here tending her just a few days ago.
Ganner waves his hand dismissively and rolls his eyes.
He tried to sneak into one of my rooms and told me a pathetic sob story when he was caught. I had the guards toss him out on the street.
He smiles, well satisfied with himself. I don't know. We just have to look everywhere, I suppose. Farewell. But we may have to buy his bath. Well, there is a downstairs. Let's have a quick look around the top here. Guards here. There's an upstairs as well. We didn't explore this whole place. I can ask the steward.
Would you care to enjoy the bath's offerings? The price is 1,000 copper.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Takehu! A pleasure to see you back so soon. On whose copper do you visit this time?
The bathhouse steward does nothing to conceal his bemusement.
Today, I thank Mother Ngati for my captain's deep pockets.
As the chuckles fade, Takehu favors me with a sidelong glance. Yes, Aloth and Shoti don't like it.
Stronger than he looks, I say. An accomplished underwater wrestler.
He raises an eyebrow and nods. I see.
Will you be enjoying a dip in the waters then? Would you care to enjoy the bath's offerings?
Okay, I'll pass for now. Okay, so... I don't see anything we can do. Why not... We'll try going... You know what? It's less suspicious if we go upstairs. I assume downstairs is for, I don't know, storage or whatever. Maybe in the maintenance, keeping up with the maintenance of this place. Let's try upstairs first.
Will do.
Oh, there's a dwarf in here. Hello?
Please leave.
Not before I've looked around. Okay, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing.
Get out.
Degnos satchel. Hey, that was easier than I thought it would be. However, since we're up here... It's very nice up here, actually, to stay here. No wonder, It's actually not even that harsh, what they're charging per night. Let's see what's over here. Probably just a balcony again. The waters help me forget my troubles, if only for a moment. The cost is outrageous, but I pay it gladly. Please make yourself comfortable, says a bathhouse attendant. Okay, so we found what we're looking for, but we have to go back to Queen's Berth for that. I say we try to intercept that guy who has an appointment. That was only yesterday. Down in the Brass Citadel. No, I don't... I'd like to also go to the Gullet. There's a lot of places we need to go, but one thing at a time. I think going down to the Brass Citadel to try to find the thief, the boyfriend of that woman in the dark cupboard, should be our top priority. Alright, we found what we were looking for. Let's get out of here. Although, out of curiosity, maybe I should just briefly explore the downstairs. Ah, so this is how they keep it heated. Beads of moisture run down the heated copper, leaving the perfume of refined Audra in their wake. Very interesting. What's this?
I've got it.
This crack in the wall is perhaps just wide enough to accommodate an amoa squeezing in sideways. The passage seems to widen the deeper it goes. Let's leave that for now. I mean, there's exploring, then there's getting ridiculous. I kind of learned my lesson by sneaking into the Valen Trading Company headquarters. I can see doing that. If the need ever arises, we know a way in. Past the front door. It goes to the second floor, actually. Nice to know that there's an option. I have no idea where that crack in the wall down there will lead to, though. Maybe to another building? Maybe even it's a way to get from the bathhouse into Archimir's Manor. Who knows? But I think that the window at the dark cupboard is the best way to do it, because at the top floor is a window where the his assistant lives, sleeps, who runs the shop there, and from there he could possibly fit over there. The lock at the front of the manor is too complicated for me, at the present moment at least, anyways. Best deal at the dark cupboard. Master gets angry if I don't say that. Okay, so this does go to the Gullet, but we're going to go to the Brass Citadel. It's going to take a while to get there. Ah.
Halt! What is your business at the Brass Citadel?
Oh, Rautai Guard. Rautaian Guard. I met Hazani Karu at the palace. She's the one that represented the Rautai at the Queen's conference or meeting that we attended.
You're the Watcher. The one who nearly caused a riot in Queensberth.
His mouth quirks in a grin.
Grand Secretary Atsura wants to meet you. His office is on the lower level of Imperial Command. Up the stairs.
He points to the steps. Grand Secretary Atsura wants to meet you.
Once you're inside, go downstairs through the room on the right.
What about the Hazanui?
Her office is at the back of Imperial Command. She is busy organizing other matters.
He clears his throat.
But I am sure she will grant you an audience.
Okay. Well, at least I can get an audience with between one of the two foreign
No
companies.
Valiant spy is coming through on my watch.
I'm a merchant. I have business inside.
You want to see our walls, our cannons, our powder house. You must think I'm an idiot.
Ak, you got one thing right.
Okay, so... where did he have the meeting? Where is it? Oh, this is it. Okay. He has an appointment to keep at the Brass Citadel docks. Okay, so we're going to try going through. He must have sailed far to come here. So it seems to me that the Royal Deadfire Company, who represents the Rauatai, which is a Rauataian company, and the Valian Trading Company, each have their own districts in the city that have been granted to them. The Brass Citadel is to the Rauatai, and Queensberth is to the Valian Trading Company. Nice big cannon.
On it.
The metal is as smooth as marble and polished to a shine. Oh. Just kind of notice I've been around here by the sea so much I don't even smell it anymore over the past few weeks. Okay, is this not the dock? Let's look around. I believe I saw him. He was a Valian, like this gentleman here. I wonder if this is him.
Beat it. I don't have time to chit-chat.
The thin Valian glances over my shoulder with an expectant frown. You stole a pair of gloves from the dark cupboard. Give them to me.
Not a chance, amico.
He narrows his eyes at me.
Fascina sent you, didn't she? Postenago, just for these?
Shaking his head, he pulls a pair of fine gloves from his pocket, studying them with evident disappointment.
Soft as down, but not a single fence willing to pay me a fair price. Maybe they've got imp stink all over them.
You're going to have a hard time selling an archmage's gloves for fast coin.
Should have guessed these were bad luck. Well, it's too late to go making smart decisions, isn't it?
I don't think so. He opens his mouth to say more, but something to the southwest distracts him and his expression fills with dread.
Here he comes, and I'm too late. If Hamuto doesn't give me an extension on my debt, I'm a dead man.
Okay, keep your mouth shut and follow my lead. Glancing at me, Bertenno shrugs and swallows down a lump in his throat. Okay, this could devolve into a fight. He's brought enforcers with him. A unit of steely-eyed sailors approach the docks, clutching pikes and firearms with quiet professionalism. At their head stands a tall Amoa with a mustard-yellow uniform. He turns his attention between me and Bertenno.
So, Bertenno, you hired a mercenary, or else a negotiator. That coin should have gone toward your debt to me.
Hamuto rubs a long scar that extends the length of his neck.
Huh? No, I didn't. That is, I would never go behind your back.
Bertenno's voice falters, and he turns to me with sudden panic. Bertenno, shut up. The adults are talking. Hamuto's eyes brighten, and he nods. The soldiers around him chuckle with approval.
I like dealing with people of substance.
He nods thoughtfully.
This is a private matter. Your interference is unnecessary.
Hamuto spreads his hands in a peaceful manner as the soldiers level their guns at Bertenno. You sound more reasonable than I was led to believe.
Do I? One can be adherent to the tenets of maritime law and still be seen as a monster.
So, let's get this all out. What is your plans for Bertenno?
Indentured servitude. I trust this is a more honest and respectable alternative than any pursuit he would take on his own terms.
Perhaps. Perhaps I can pay what's owed.
You must care a great deal for this insufferable little worm to stake your purse on his freedom.
Hamuto taps his lower lip in thought.
400 pyres are what Bertenno owes. And I will accept that sum to have this sorry business concluded.
That's actually not too much. I was afraid it'd be like 5,000 or 3,000. And we have 2,000, so this is not very much. Okay, I'm going to give you 400 copper, payment as agreed.
Then our business is concluded.
Hamuto signals his men to stand down. After a hateful look, they lower their arms and follow their captain's lead.
I can't believe I'm finally out of debt.
That's not that much, actually.
For the first time in my life, I'm free.
Bertenno clasps his hands together, tears brimming at the corner of his eyes. That's all you have to say on the matter.
Ak, this feels amazing, and I'm going to sail this lucky streak wherever it takes me.
I don't think he's learned anything then.
If you see Fasina, tell her I'm hiding out with some principy friends. Also, catch!
He tosses me the Rokoa's fingers with casual disdain.
It's a new Bertenno all the way. Pirate Bertenno doesn't get himself in anyone's debt.
Laughing in a full voice, he makes a hasty exit. I think he's going to get back into debt soon. And get into more trouble. He's a fool.